I'm gonna break down the UOB EVOL full guide into a few parts. Today's video will let you know how to use this card, how to decide whether this should be your daily driver, how I personally use this card, and I'm gonna compare it with a few other credit cards of its kind. At the end of this video, you will be able to decide for yourself whether the UOB EVOL will be your daily driver. So let's get straight into the video. Let's go. Like many other credit cards out there, the UOB EVOL has a minimum spending of $600. So if you know that you will be spending $600 in a single month, then go ahead and use the UOB EVOL card. The benefits of using this card is because they give you the highest cashback among its kind, comparing it between the DBS Live Fresh card, which has a minimum spending of $600 per month, similar to the UOB EVOL card. But UOB EVOL has the highest cashback rate at 8%. Effective cashback rate is 6.67%. What I mean by effective, I will break it down for you as well. Another thing to note is that there's no annual fee for this card, but most credit cards out there, you can actually go through an automated hotline and request for an annual fee waiver, which is what I usually do for all credit cards that I have. Thus far, I have not had to pay any annual fee for all the credit cards. So if you have any questions about annual fee waiver, how to go about that, leave them down in the comment section. What I mean by the highest cashback among its kind, if you look over here in this table, the DBS Live Fresh and UOB EVOL are on the same tier where it requires you to spend $600 minimally every single month. And the percentage cashback advertised for the DBS Live Fresh is 5% and the UOB EVOL is at 8%. But the effective cashback rate is at a 6.67%, where in each category that you need to hit, you will earn $20 in cashback. For all these cards, there are categories for you to spend on in order to be able to earn cashback for that particular category. Focusing on UOB EVOL itself, you would need to spend online category and also contactless payments. The physical UOB EVOL card, you technically will not have to use this at all, apart from having to know the numbers at the back for online payments. You will need to register it on either your Apple Pay, Samsung Pay or Google Pay in order to qualify for the mobile contactless payments category. Breaking it down, it is online, contactless and also others. In each category, the maximum cashback that you can earn is $20. When you really calculate the effective amount that you have to spend on each category, it is $250. How did I derive this amount? You take $20, the maximum cashback that you can earn, divide it by 8% and you would need to spend $250. Meaning in each category, mobile contactless and online payment, you will need to spend $250. And if you add the two categories, that will only amount to $500 and you still need to spend $100 in order to meet the minimum spending of $600. But you should take note that in the others category, this is anything else that doesn't belong to online payments and mobile contactless. It will fall under this others category, but the others category, UOB EVOL only gives you a 0.3%. And in order to hit the maximum $20 on this others category, you would effectively need to spend 20 divided by 0.3%. You will need to spend $6,666.67. So instead of having to spend this large and insane amount just to earn the maximum cashback on that others category, you can just spend the remaining $100 and you will be able to hit the $600 minimum spending. And when you spend a total of $600, the effective rate is actually at a 6.67%, because you will not be able to spend $6,666.67 just to maximize the others category cashback of $20. So instead of pursuing that, you can just spend a little more to hit the $600 minimum spending and you'll be able to get a maximum of $40 cashback, and that is how I actually maximize the use of this card. It is not that confusing compared to the other card. I know DBS Live Fresh has higher cashback for certain eco-friendly purchases that you make. Like example, renting a Blue SG car in Singapore, you will be able to earn extra cashback on that. I won't go into full details. This video is going to be about the UOB EVOL card. So let's just continue on. When I mentioned that the UOB EVOL, it's the highest cashback rate among its kind because the DBS Live Fresh, similar to the UOB EVOL, per category, your maximum cashback is $20. However, the cashback rate is lower at 5%. If you take $20 divided by 5% in one category, for example, online payment, you will need to hit a spending of $400 in order to get the $20 cashback. So instead of having to spend $400, you can use the UOB EVOL card, spend $250 in online category, and you'll be able to get the $20 cashback as promised. This is what I mean by it's the highest cashback cashback rate of its kind, 6.67%, is higher than DBS Live Fresh of 5%. Now let's go into UOB EVOL's terms and conditions line by line, and I'll tell you what is included, what is excluded, what it all means. Let's go into UOB EVOL's terms and condition. Let's go. So this is the terms and conditions for the UOB EVOL card. I'll put the link to these terms and conditions down in the description box for your reference as well. The first table, they will actually tell you that 8% cashback on online spend, 8% cashback on mobile contactless payments. The cap is at $20 per statement month. So in 1 month, the maximum that you can earn is $20 per category. And cashback on all other spending is at 0.3%. The question that some of you have is that, let's say you do not meet the $600 minimum spend on the UOB EVOL card, then how much cashback do you actually earn? The answer is 0.3%. If you do not hit the minimum spending of $600, you will not be able to earn 8% on this card. Instead, all your transactions on this card will only earn you 0.3%. So what I personally do is that if in that month itself I know I will not be able to hit the minimum monthly spending of $600, I usually just go to the UOB Absolute Amex card and I'll use that card for my daily needs. If not, there is also the HSBC Revolution credit card, which I do have dedicated videos for both of them. I'll link them up above and down below. It is a full credit card guide as well. No minimum spending, higher cashback rate compared to the UOB EVOL if you do not hit the minimum spend of $600. If you're a person who doesn't spend that much monthly, then go and use a no minimum spend card instead of the UOB EVOL. The maximum total cashback that you can earn as a principal holder is $60 on each statement month, $20 per category in 3 categories: online, contactless payments, and others. To qualify for 8%, you need to hit a minimum of $600 transaction per statement month. If you do not meet the qualifying spend in a statement month, you earn 0.3% on all transactions successfully charged to your card account. So this is what I mean by if you do not hit the minimum spending, you will only be given 0.3% cashback. Similar to all other credit cards, the cashback amount will be for the current statement month credited to your card account in the following statement month. What this sentence means is that, say for example, in October, my statement in October, I've spent a total of $600 and I'll be eligible to earn $40 in cashback. That $40 cashback will only come in my November statement. It doesn't apply to my current statement, but instead it will be for the next statement. Annual fee is at $192.60. If you are being charged the annual fee, please go and call UOB's hotline and you'll be able to request for a fee waiver. This is my second year using this card. I have not always been using this card on a monthly basis, but I've managed to get a fee waiver from UOB, so make sure you give them a call and try and request for a fee waiver. If they do not give it to you, then just cancel the card because you don't use it on a consistent basis. It's not going to be worth it paying the annual fee to maintain this card, and if you do use it regularly, there's no need to pay for an annual fee. So long as you make 3 transactions for 12 months, you will not be charged the annual fee. Now let's go through definitions in the categories: online, mobile contactless, and others. For online spending, it refers to transactions made via the internet based on system indicators and processed by respective merchants, acquirers as an online transaction. As long as you make a purchase online, it'll be considered an online spend. Mobile contactless is when you register your UOB EVOL card on your Apple Pay or Samsung Pay. It will roughly look something like this over here, like that. You would have to register your UOB EVOL card on your Apple Pay in order to qualify for the mobile contactless payments. And you pay by scanning your mobile phone on the scanner, then it will be considered as a mobile contactless payment. So you can use this card and scan it for your daily bus rides, MRT rides. Go to a restaurant, dine, and use a PayWave transaction. That will consider as a mobile contactless payment. And in the others category, as long as it doesn't fall under online and mobile contactless, then it will fall in the others category. Now let's go into what kind of transactions do not qualify for cashback regardless of whether is it an online or mobile contactless payment. Have a look at the terms and conditions. In line 20, they tell you what are the items that do not count for cashback using the UOB EVOL card. Cash advances, balance, fund transfers, nets and nets related, installment, payment plan, and smart pay, these do not count for cashback. If you do spend and convert the amount into an installment payment, that figure that you pay an installment installment for monthly does not count for cashback. So let's say you go onto Shopee and you purchase an item for $1,000, converted that $1,000 into an installment payment plan for 3 months. For that 3 months, the amount that you pay will not be considered for cashback. Any transactions made at Shell petrol stations and SPC petrol stations will not count for cashback as well. So for all of you who are drivers out there and you do pump your petrol at Shell station or SPC, they will not count that for cashback. So keep that in mind. Any interest, fees and charges imposed by the bank will not be considered for cashback as well. Should you pay for your annual fee, that will not count for cashback as well. But keep in mind that you can request for a fee waiver if you are being charged the annual fee by the bank. Any credit card transaction that is subsequently cancelled, voided, refunded or reversed for any reason. Let's say you spend $50 online and subsequently you got that item refunded and the merchant eventually refunded the amount to your bank, that amount will not qualify for cashback as well. Any transactions made with the following merchant category codes. MCCs can be a little confusing. I don't know where to actually figure out what company uses what MCC codes. I don't really think that there's any available information out there. If you do know, please let me know as well. Let's share some good information. Any of these MCC codes transactions will not earn you cashback if you do transact in them. Just going down the list, wire transfer, remittance, utilities. This is something new. If you use the UOB EVOL card to pay for your utilities before the 1st of August 2022, you could have earned cashback for that. But right now, as of 1st August 2022, they have removed this particular MCC and it will not earn you cashback if you use the UOB EVOL card to pay for your utilities. An alternative to that, if you are paying for your utility bills, the UOB Absolute Amex give you a 1.7% cashback paying for your utility bills. There could be other cards out there, I'm not very sure, but I will only tell you what I know of, which is the UOB Absolute Amex that gives you cashback on anything, almost anything. Go and refer to the UOB Absolute Amex full guide. I actually cover every single thing that is excluded using that card, but the list is not as long as these UOB EVOL's terms and conditions. Let's continue down the list. Cryptocurrency, quasi-cash merchant does not count as well. Securities, brokers, dealers, insurance, real estate agents. The list is essentially quite long. Hospitals, etc. Whatever that is here, you can actually use the UOB Absolute Amex to pay for it and earn you cashback. So take for example insurance, you would not be able to earn cashback using the UOB EVOL card. But I use the UOB Absolute Amex to actually pay for my insurance premiums and that qualifies for 1.7% cashback. So that's what I personally use and personally do in order to earn cashback on the categories that all other cards does not allow you to earn cashback on. School fees, UOB Absolute Amex allows you to earn cashback on that as well. Charitable, social service organizations, religious organizations, political organizations, fines, bail, bond payments, tax payments. The list is endless. And if you look at point J, any top-ups or payment of funds to payment service providers or prepaid accounts, any transaction made with the following transaction description: AXS, EasyLink, PayPal. The list is pretty long for the UOB EVOL card. For things like Grab wallet top-ups, I use the UOB Absolute Amex to earn me 1.7% cashback because out there isn't any other card that allows you to earn cashback to top up for Grab. I know there's one other card, if I'm not wrong, the Amex True Cashback card where you can top up your Grab wallet and earn you 1.5%, but the UOB Absolute Amex is higher at 1.7%. Go and do your own research and decide for yourself which card is better for your needs. In my personal opinion, you do not have to have so many cards just to fit every single thing that you spend on. Find one or two cards that largely meet all of your needs and earn cashback on that, because it's very difficult to track every single thing if you have like 10 credit cards and you use it for every single different category. So bus and MRT, you use it for one, food, you use it for one, groceries, you use it for one. I'm not that kind of person. Although I'm crazy on this cashback thing, I track every single transactions. If you watch my previous video, I actually share about how and why I actually track every single thing for the last 8 years. I'm not that crazy. I don't use 10 credit cards for all the different things, but I use one or two just to maximize the needs that I have. The main credit cards that I use, I do have a video on that as well. Whether 2023 moving forward, will I still be using that? I will update you in another video. If you want to know, let me know in the comment section. This sums up the UOB EVOL card. The terms and conditions below are pretty general. That is all that you actually need to know for the UOB EVOL card. If there's any other questions that you want to know and I missed out, leave a comment down in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. If not, contact me on Instagram. I'm pretty responsive there as well. That is all for the UOB EVOL card. I personally do not use this card on a monthly basis because I can't hit the $600 minimum spending. I use the UOB Absolute Amex a lot more, and currently to add on, I use the HSBC Revolution as well. But right now, I'm here in Jeju Island. UOB Absolute Amex is my main go-to because I use that card to top up my U-Trip card, which I use right here in Jeju Island. If you are new to this channel, I'm currently residing in Jeju Island for the next month or so. If you want to see any other content, let me know in the comment section below as well. I hope you have a good week ahead. That's all for today's video. If you know someone who would benefit from watching this video, share it with them, give it a like and subscribe. It will really help with supporting this channel. That's all I have for today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!